Hey everyone, here's what's moving today. The big US stock market, the S&P 500, moved up a little. Gold had a strong day, jumping nearly 4%, and that worry gauge, the VIX, eased back just a bit. The US economy surprisingly lost 23,000 jobs in July, which is good news as it could ease worries about higher interest rates. Airbnb was today's big mover, up about 17% after reporting strong earnings and raising its outlook for the year. Today saw consumer discretionary lead the S&P 500 sectors, climbing about 1.5%, while energy was the weakest performer, falling just over 1%. Overall, 9 of the 11 S&P 500 sectors finished higher, with only 2 ending the day in negative territory. Six of the Magnificent Seven tech giants were higher today. Tesla was the biggest mover, up about 3%. The US jobs report showed unexpected losses today and stocks moved higher. The ARK Innovation Fund was up nearly 5%, making it the day's biggest mover. The S&P 500 ticked up, with semiconductors also seeing good gains. SpaceX led today with about 235 million shares traded. The trade desk also saw heavy volume but dropped almost 22%, not its day. 8 of the 10 busiest names, like Nvidia, ended higher. Eli Lilly beat estimates earlier this week. Simon Property earnings are still to come next week. No, Apple also goes ex-dividend next week. Today, the 5-year Treasury yield was 4.36%, the 10-year 4.66%, down 1 basis point, and the 30-year 5.21%. The long-term Treasury fund was up about 0.33%. Overall, US Treasury yields eased slightly, and corporate bonds also improved. The US dollar index eased slightly today. The Brazilian real strengthened about 1% against the dollar, as did the Korean won. Overnight, Asian markets were mixed, while European markets closed mostly higher. The biggest move outside the US was Brazil's Bovespa, which fell about 2%. Oil was a little changed today, but corn surged about 5%. Overall, precious metals rallied sharply while copper declined. Bitcoin is up about 1% today, trading around $65,000. Coinbase rallied about 5.5%, and Marathon Digital was down about 5%. Elsewhere, Ethereum held steady and Solana gained slightly. If the Nasdaq stock index climbs past 27,224, it suggests continued strength for tech companies. For this month, our model's watch list has 3 names, averaging up about 4.5% since entry. That's all for today's briefing. The desk will return, rain or shine, on August 10th.